We are live. I have put on the headphones. All right. Just giving a couple people a few minutes to connect. This is going to be a real easy lesson. Should blow right through it. Yeah. And then I gotta go completely shift gears and teach Transformers next week, which isn't a complete shifting gears, really. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Sorry, I zoned out. I had an idea. I've been watching a lot of Hot Ones on YouTube. Uh, it's a interview show where they eat spicy wings and answer questions, and the guy interviews them. Uh, and it's really interesting. The interview's really good, despite the wings. But then the wings take it up a notch where uh, they're struggling to answer the questions, or sometimes they like answer a little bit more like real because they can't think straight because the hot wings. So it's good, good video or good YouTube series. Uh, all right, let's get started. Always ensure that the jack position of the test leads corresponds to the setting of the meter, function, and selector switch before taking a measurement. That is true. That's 100% true. Everybody got it right. Make sure you're connecting the meter correctly. That's simple. Stupid simple stuff. When the test leads of a test instrument or meter are connected to the amperage jacks, the resistance of the meter is... So when you're trying to read amperage, you have to hook the meter up in series. So the current's going to flow through the meter. So the resistance of the meter has to be very low for you to actually read the correct amperage. Yeah. Because if the amperage, if the resistance was very high, then it would mess up the amperage and you wouldn't get a real reading. Only a meter marked true RMS. So what a true RMS meter does is it takes a distorted waveform like that. So if you see this, open link in new tab. Oh wait, no. Open image in new tab. That's what we want. Alright, so these are some... This is a distorted waveform. You can see this is what it's supposed to have. Is a normal sine wave. But you come out with this, and a non-true RMS meter doesn't know what to do with that. It's like, hey, that's... I don't know what... So, what it will do is... it uses math and stuff, and it gets the RMS despite having a weird waveform. Alright, moving on. A feature on a digital multimeter allows the blank. Okay, so this is the auto-ranging. That makes it where you don't have to worry about the range of the meter. It'll just automatically adjust its range. But sometimes you'll get something that's like skipping between ranges, or it should have read 0, but you're reading like 0.0001 volts, And that's not actually having voltage on it. That's just, stray current. So you can set it to the correct range that you want. So you can set it to the hundreds range, and it will read what the actual voltage is, and you won't see that little changing number at the end. Uh, life, ex- life expectancy of a test instrument depends on how all of this, how well it's used, how well it's taken care of, and how good it's made. You can go to Harbor Freight and buy a $10 uh, multimeter. I don't know if Harbor Freight has a $10 multimeter, but you get what I'm saying. You can buy a cheapo multimeter and see what you can do with it and take perfect care of it, and it might not last as long as going and buying a fluke. And if you like run it, put it through the ringer and like beat it up, left it out in the rain and stuff. Uh, yeah. Extra care must be provided to digital test instruments because their movements are susceptible to damage from shock. So that's false. It's false because it should be analog test instruments. Analog test instruments have gears and like needles and stuff inside of them. And if you drop it, those gears can like skip a spot and come out of zero. It might have to be calibrated again. Yeah. All right. We're done. We're done for the day. We finished. Yay. All right. So, yeah. Let's got a headache. Uh let's see how people did. We got a couple people. I'm going to give them some time. I think these guys are usually waiting till the last minute anyway. I will set an alarm on my phone for 5:30. I will put the new quiz up at 5:30. Alarms. Uh, edit. That 5:30 a.m. alarm. Just swap it to a p.m. alarm. Save. Done. Okay, there will be a new quiz up at 5:30. It's the overview of all the quizzes if you wanted to see some of the questions again. All right. Uh, I'm going to end the stream here. I will post a PDF of all the quizzes too to the Discord server. All right. I'm going to end here. Y'all have a good weekend, and I will see you in a couple weeks.